OK, let's move on to Benedict. He's up this week. How do you think he is doing so far?
Poor old Benedict. Do you know what?
How's his game going?
His game's not going too well, is it now? I mean, it's like he's a blatant teacher, isn't he? It's like this is Grange Hill for him, and he's the teacher, and they're all the kids, really. And I think he got in there. I don't know.
Plus, he's an actor, so maybe he does think he's on Grange Hill. Maybe that was like a lifelong.
I didn't realise he was an actor.
Well, of sorts.
I'm sorry. Oh yeah. Debbie does that. It's really Emma. Is that what you've been watching? We know you and Mr. Wood has conceived their children.
Right. Shall we look at him gameplay?
Okay. What are you going to show me here?
Now, I could have masturbated in the toilet, and perhaps I should have done, and I have since, OK? I've done it in the toilet. Because of criticisms that you guys made, right? The reason I did it in the shower... Can I try and play in a sensible way? I know it's...
Yeah.
OK. The reason I did it in the shower was because I wanted... Sorry. See, this is the attitude I'm trying to fight against, really.
Yes, sir. On a scale of 1 to 10, how boring do you find me?
Grease.
On a scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah.
Boring?
Yeah.
Grease or cheese?
I'd say 10, definitely.
Very boring. Completely boring. Oh,
no,
okay.
Grease, Jersey
You're not boring,
boys.
dude.
That's what you told the bedroom after we'd had our discussion yesterday.
Jersey boys.
You're boring.
Yeah. I think the problem is, and we're seeing it develop in this house, most people have the desire just want to fit in and be a sheep. I don't blame them for that, but unless you actually step out of that mould, you're not going to be more intelligent. And unfortunately, many people in this house are not.
OK, so before he went into the house, Benedict said his plan would be to be diplomatic rather than blunt. So, I don't know if I need to ask this, but do you think he's stuck to that?
I don't think he can be anything but blunt with the people he's in there with because he just doesn't like them. I think he sees himself as above them, but he's very clever in what he does, though, Emma.
In what way?
Well, he doesn't speak to big groups of people, especially with the fact you can talk about nominations.
Like?
Yes, exactly. And like her, she talks to 6 or 7 people at a time, which won't be very good later on down the line because 6 or 7 people, half of them are thinking she's not talking to me this week about nominations. Whereas he doesn't say very much, but when he does say something, he speaks volumes.
And it's normally in the diary room.
Yeah, his diary rooms are brilliant. I personally
And he knows that that's going to get aired.
Yeah, I think he should stay because, well, he's articulate and he can actually articulate his opinions into faults, which not a lot of people can do, i.e. Connor, to be fair.
OK. Well, I don't know if you meant to use that on there, but it's you, so it's fine.
I'll use that.
So now let's talk about Lauren. She's also up. How does her strategy differ from Benedict's? Where is little lovely Lauren?
Lauren in the garden. You always see this woman in the garden. Do you know what? The thing is about her, the other girls don't like her. And it's like, again, it is like a big version of a playground at school because you've got the Ashley, who's like the head girl.
Yeah.
And she's basically looking at her thinking, wait a minute, we're the 2 blonde birds here. You're my competition, and you might be stealing my geezer.
OK. Let's just quickly have a look at how Lauren is coping, or possibly not.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Just imagine you're that pole.
I destroy it.
This is Big Brother.
Two secs.
All right. Just need to change. The hot tub's on.
Yeah.
Right. Let's get these on.
OK, so before Lauren went into the house, when we asked her about her plans, she said that she didn't have one, so no strategy at all. Is that a big mistake?
Oh, I'd say any other series, no, that's not a big mistake. But in this series, it definitely is because they can talk about nominations.
Yeah, makes it all different, doesn't it?
It's changed everything.
Brian, thank you. It's always a pleasure. We will find out if Brian is right, as always, in quite a long time. Right, it's time to go into the deep, dark depths. Oh, don't trip over the gate. Deep, dark depths of the Camerons, where I'm going to meet a man who spent a majority of the 90s in a house made for fun. I would imagine that this one is slightly different for him. Pat.
Hey, that's fine. You just need... Ashley just lifted up her whole things, dress and everything. It's all been coming out.
What's it? Oh.
Yeah, she just pulled it all back. We saw she is wearing underwear.
So she's just flashed you her knickers, basically?
Well, I don't think she knew I was here, but it was the best offer I've had all night.
So what has been going on?
All
What
decade.
has been going on?
OK, I made some notes for you, OK?
OK.
Ashley heard the crowd last Friday saying, get Lauren out, right?
OK.
And Caroline can't believe it because she thinks Lauren isn't all that bad.
OK. Although Caroline nominated her.
Well, yeah, at the end of the
They're
day...
all bonkers in there, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, it's really good that we've actually got them all sitting here now because this is an amazing thing here.
And do you know what, Pat? This doesn't happen very often. Whenever we come to this
It's
window,
like,
they disappear.
It's like the zoo, when you've got a shot in the zoo and then there's nobody here at the last minute, the baboons all run away. But I've got Ashley and Caroline been bitching about Becky in the garden today.
Yeah.
Caroline thinks Becky sits on top of her. Becky's too obsessed with food. Caroline likes Becky as a friend. She says she's funny, but can be really annoying.
I don't think she likes the fact that Scott's kind of taken him away from her.
OK.
Pat, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Anything else?
Well, yeah, I have actually got some really big news coming up in just a few minutes.
What is it?
You're going to have to wait till part 3 to find out, I'm afraid. So I know it's your show, but if you can just
all
hang
right
on,
then,
yeah.
Pat. I'll just toddle off, shall I?
Yeah.
We'll leave Pat having a look at Ashley flashing her knickers at him, and we'll walk out here so that I can talk in a normal voice. Now, one thing I do want to tell you about is live feed. 2 words that I know some people really want to hear. So on, let me find it. On 5 Star, on Friday the 6th of July at 10 p.m, there's going to be an hour of live streaming for you guys to watch. OK, so Benedict is up for eviction this Friday. Not many people in the house are warming to him at the moment, but there is one person, a bailiff from Luton, who thinks it's his BFF. But how much does Chris really know about Ben?
Many have pissed with him, and many have pissed against him. But let's see if Chris pisses himself, because I'm about to throw a challenge his way. He claimed that Benedict was his best buddy in the house. So let's sit down with him and see just how much he knows about everyone's favourite teacher turned porn star. Should you fail to get the amount of questions correct that I deem to be appropriate, you will relive your worst Big Brother house nightmare. Question 1. How old is Benedict?
32.
That's correct. Question 2. What is his star sign?
Top of my head, Scorpio.
No, sorry, that's wrong. It's actually Taurus. What is Benedict's favourite film? Is it A, East is East, B, Fight Club, or C, Shaving Ryan's Privates?
C.
You think his favourite film is Shaving Ryan's Privates?
Oh, you fucking off.
Nope, it is A. East is East.
Oh, good, I should have listened to the question.
It does help in a quiz. Has he ever crapped his pants?
Oh, we've had this conversation as well.
Good conversations.
Yeah, I know. Oh, God. Yes.
That's correct. What's the most exotic place Benedict has ever been to?
Well, that could be anywhere. Well, which one he told me about?
Your BFF, mate, not
Yeah,
mine.
I know he was. Let's go for...
I'm going to have to hurry, I'm afraid.
Egypt.
Can you see my...
No.
No, you can't, because that's completely wrong. It is, in fact, Birmingham.
Remember, we've both got to leave the same exit.
No, we haven't. You're out that way. My winning bow goes that way, buddy. Does Benedict know who Sid Owen is?
No.
Just like the rest of the world, that is correct. What is Benedict's performer name?
Johnny Anglais.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Yeah, Johnny Anglais. I know it's wrong.
That's correct.
Yeah, exactly.
Where did he lose his virginity? Is it A, in a car, B, in the university halls, or C, on the set of Sluts Go Wild 10?
Right, he lost it when he was 20, so I'm going to say university halls.
That's correct. On a scale of 1 to 10, how clean does Benedict say he is?
10.
Worryingly enough, for a porn star, that's wrong. He actually only gave himself a 6. So maybe a bit more rinsing
God. And
needed there.
I used to sleep in the bed next to him. That's really nice to know.
He needs to give that a quick rinse in the sink. Chris, it looks like your friendship with Benedict is officially as big as your six-pack. I'm going to let you off. You've done really well. Congratulations. You did really well. This is a bit on the side, after all. You look like you've been in one of his films.
Welcome back to Big Brother to worry about, but I have been told to inform you that the deadly Burmese python from the task has escaped. We do hope that they catch it. We do have an exclusive clip for you. Ready? Ready? Hold on. And guess what? It's big.
Big Brother has some news.
Oh no.
Oh, God, that's
Big news.
Oh God.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God. Nomination, eviction.
Are you joking me?
Happy birthday to you or something.
Yeah. No. Yeah, it will be.
Big news is absolutely.
Yeah, it will be. Lydia's birthday. What?
Housemates are no longer permitted to discuss their nominations with each other. It is entirely at Big Brother's discretion to determine whether the nomination rules have been breached and what punishment will follow. If housemates break the rules, there will be severe repercussions. You have been warned.
Why have they done that? Oh, right, is that it?
Yeah, why change it now?
Oh, right, okay. What about Lydia's birthday?
Getting here, sweetheart.
I literally have given up.
They should have done that in the fucking first place.
Exactly.
I'm just worried it's like too little too late.
If you want any more details about it, then go to the website. It's all on there. Right, so today is June the 20th, and you obviously know that this date because in 1837, Queen Victoria succeeded the British throne, right? Sarah would obviously have known that. But also, in 1986 in Canterbury, Lydia Louise was born. Happy birthday. Oh, Lydia. So we thought we should take a deeper look at the diva dancer.
Yes. Happy birthday, it's your birthday today.
I've actually got a famous fiancé.
Who's Lydia's husband?
Famous. He's so talented. Famous fiancé. My fiancé is like known, like, you know, whatever you call it, celebrity. I don't want it to sound like, oh, I think I'm up myself. Oh, she's the celebrity girlfriend.
But does anyone know in here who he is?
No.
She has told me, but I didn't recognise the name.
I don't know who it is.
So don't be too excited.
What the fuck are you talking about? I just feel like I'm being taken so wrong. As a professional dancer, I will be the judge of each dance-off. That was absolutely amazing. When people get to know me, they absolutely love me.
Lydia's actually a really good girl.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Yeah. She's a cool chick.
I would hope that they remembered me as just being someone who was honest, truthful. I hope that it's come across that I appreciate being here.
Lydia attended 3 hours dance classes, 6 days a week, and she's danced for Robbie, Kylie and Kanye West.
Oh, wow. Amazing.
Oh, right. Do you respect that?
Yes. Yes, that's dedication.
It is, isn't it?
That's dedication.
Pat, Lydia says that she finds it hard to to walk away from confrontation. She says, I can't help but... Oh, I can't help but I can't read. I can't help but put my penny's worth in. I pride myself on my ability to outwit my contender. What do you make of that? If you can understand what I even just said.
I was going to say, it's like he's not live.
She likes to outwit a contender.
Yes,
I'm sure. Good contestant to have.
Look, she is a celebrity. Someone's got to get her out of there.
Really?
No, seriously, it's all that my fiancé this, he's kind of famous. It's all a bit, you know, I think she's trying to outwit them by confusing them.
Like I tried to confuse you?
Yes!
What do you guys reckon? I know there are very drastic views on Lydia and what people think of her, but would the house not be dull without her?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Listen. It would be.
You did say we were going to talk tonight, and we're talking.
Listen, we're talking,
we
but before we even start, let me commend you on what you're wearing.
Jeez.
No.
Come on, player, talk to me.
No, listen, all I'm going to say is that, honestly, the house would be, you know, it'll be dry.
in the words
She's
of the
good in
North
there,
London
isn't
people.
she?
Yeah, she is.
She's good TV.
No, listen.
She's good TV, definitely.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm hearing nose, big nose.